Welcome, Leo, to Finally Found Tarot 1111. Today we're going to do your weekly reading from the 20th to the 27th. This is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Leo. Please take the messages that resonate with you, claim them for yourself, toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. Check out the Moon, Rising, and Venus placements in the videos that correspond with that to get some more intuitive guidance if you don't find it here. Remember, time and energy is fluent, so whenever you're directed to this video is the right time for you. That being said, I am going to use the singing bowl here. As I do so, I ask you to take a deep breath in. Exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. That's going to help balance your energy, set your intentions, and bring them into the reading. If you are new or returning to the channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have all of you. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. It means so much to me to see the channel grow. It also helps the messages circulate so that other Leos and people that need to hear the messages can. So thank you for your support. I have drawn the Celtic cross here as well as some clarifiers and oracles. We're going to start with the oracle messages and then jump right into the tarot. So without further ado, Leo, let's get started. Peace, love, health, and wealth. I feel like their guard is up here, essentially. There, Leo, I feel like you've got guards up and you're ready to just attack in some ways coming into your reading. So if that's you, we are definitely clinging to your energy. We're going to take a look at the life messages. You've got unconditional love. It says, today I choose to see the light in everyone. I seek the divine in each being, and I accept others as they are. I bring compassion to all my brothers and sisters of the light. I offer unconditional love to everyone I meet. I join my soul with others, with theirs, so that we may grow together in universal love. Beautiful energies. And inner power, Leo. Look at that. It says, today I choose to see myself as significant. I acknowledge my true strength. I remain steadfastness in the face of adversity. If I stumble, I pick myself up, knowing that I am filled with the power of the universe. I accept and appreciate myself in every way. I contain the most precious treasures of this world within me. The universe shines through me. I like that for you, Leo, as well. So let's see what else we got. We have intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requests to the universe. What a beautiful card, hey? I really like that card. What a beautiful message. So again, the message is pretty clear, but this is having faith in your intentions, putting your intentions into the direction you truly want to go. And when you focus on what you want, you know, that laser sharp clarity, Leo, you're going to have the power to, you know, part seas and move mountains. Essentially, that's when things and the power of your manifestations just start to come into play before your very eyes. So I feel like you may sense that your desires may be being delayed or not arriving at all because you're sending out a muddled or kind of timid request for them, right? Perhaps you're not sending out any desires at all. So you're going to recreate that default reality based on your old patterns and beliefs unless, you know, Leo, you use your intentions to manifest what you truly want. So avoid, you know, being trapped in the same drama, the same experiences, the same disappointments by setting some strong new intentions for yourself right now. And I feel like we had a full moon, I think, today here. So our new moon that is representing having some new intentions, right? This is powerful for you. Whether you're doing this unconsciously or, you know, consciously, it's time for you to direct yourself in a new way of being, okay? Passion, do what excites you. Get fired up about your life and increase your energy levels. Look at that. That is you, essentially, Leo. You're that passionate fire energy. And you have been kind of dulling your own, you know, kind of putting a fire blanket on your own, you know, sense of passion for some time. This is finding that passion again, doing what excites you here. You know, because life can actually be, you know, as we know, very exciting, but it can also be very scary. It can be also monotonous. It can be dramatic. So this is that, you know, if you've kind of been feeling left unfulfilled after all that time, this is that energy to find what is maybe you put on the back burner in your life, a hobby that you never carried on with, a passion or something that you never did. Maybe you want to write a book, maybe you want to write a play, maybe you want to be in a play, whatever it is. You know, maybe you want to be an iron worker. I'm just saying, whatever it is, follow your dreams. And because I feel like now is a time in your life where you can actually start to find your passions. Maybe you're more, you know, stable in your financial life, so you're able to maybe look outside the box. Receive here. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. So, we have to be able to receive the abundance coming in. And sometimes we get stuck in that lack of attitude, and therefore don't get that gratitude. Remember, what you think about, you're bringing about, Leo. So make sure that you're open to receiving as well as giving, and you're going to get it in, prosperous, abundantly huge measures, I feel like. And a volcano, volatility. I feel like that's kind of what I felt like in the beginning of the reading. Your walls are up, and the reason why is because there's a volatility that's running inside you. Part of you wants to follow your dreams. Part of you wants to look at your passion. The other part of you is like, whoa, 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 that could be too dangerous. That could be too, out of the box. It might not work, and therefore it keeps you in this inside, but that's just kind of stuffing that volcano down essentially, and it's getting ready to burst. Eventually the volcano is going to have to erupt here, and I feel like that's going to be a particularly volatile time for you, where there's going to be unexpected changes, sometimes quite sudden and dramatic. Like the tower energy kind of is what the volcano kind of reminds me of. This is something that you're not going to have anything control over right now, Leo. These occurrences, I feel like, could be so powerful, as to shake up what you formerly thought of as foundations of your security, even. They could even cause you to reassess the direction your life is taking, to question some of your relationships, or to reevaluate the work that you've chosen to do here. But, although I feel like these events may rock your world, I feel like this is remembering that spirit, your heart, your intention, your own intuitive nature is guiding you forward, and it's the guiding force behind these intentions and these changes. It's a matter of finding your trust that life knows what it's doing in the midst of these storms of change, okay? It also requires you to make some adjustments here, Leo, quickly, not to cling to what was, right? You have to let that go. You have to be able to be a little bit flexible and dynamic in terms of just moving on from things here as fast as, clinging to the next moment. Because if you don't, I feel like if you don't get on with that, you could, instead of moving forward into welcome with your arms wide open, you're kind of closed off, and that's going to prevent these things from coming in. You have to be present in this moment. You truly have nothing to fear here, okay? You really don't. Now we have mountain strength, because that's what you are. You're moving mountains, like I said at the beginning of the reading. You do have the strength, Leo. You are the strength card. So, the fact that the mountain is coming up here is definitely that signification that, it makes no sense to deny the strength that you have, at the cost of allowing yourself to be reactive, or the subject of some external influence that's far beyond, your control, right? Imagine yourself as that mountain, right? That strength, solidly kind of grounding in that earth. You're not going anywhere. So, do so without straining. This current situation, I feel like, Leo, is going to call for you to be vigilant, but not to the point of fear or paranoia, though, okay? But just be that rock of strength that you are capable of becoming. That solidness of your resolve will be clearly communicated when you mold yourself after the towering immensity, of that mountain, right? So that's impenetrable and inscrutable. So standing steady, like that rock is what's called for at this time. Be your strength here, and that's what's going to get you forward through this week, okay? Let's look at your situation here. We have the Queen of Cups. So this is, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, more of Cancer energy. But this is an energy of kind of sensitivity coming in here. But I feel like you're in touch with your emotions at this time, and it's safe to follow your heart to explore this creative potential here, Leo. You're also going to receive the support that you need just now, which I think is welcome for you. You've been open with arms wide open here. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles here. Now this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is in reverse, because I feel like this is something you have to ask yourself. Is it possible that short-term thinking is affecting your long-term vision here? And I feel like that could be possibly some of the obstacles going forward. Now, in terms of your obstacles, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. This Six of Swords in reverse is kind of exactly what it's like walking away, but then you're stuck in your head here. And I feel like that's been a little bit of a pickle for you for some time. You're trying to escape this pressure, right? Unresolved issues are blocking the way. Are you looking, in the right place for answers is something I want you to ask yourself. Drop that fixation on one outcome and you're going to see a way forward, okay? Even if that means waiting a little longer before you can act on it, okay? Now we have the Six of Cups. You have a 6 clarifying a 6 here, so that's quite powerful. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is all about nostalgia, taking that trip down memory lane. This could be for the point of closure, which I feel like is probably the most, beneficial, because that's probably why it's in your obstacles, is because you haven't gotten that closure. Take that trip down memory lane, get the closure that you need, and then set the rest of, free. What isn't serving you no longer needs to harbor your mind. It's holding, it's paying no rent up there, so you gotta start charging rent for that shit. Is essentially what I'm trying to say. The Three of Spears. Now this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is in the root of your reading. This is what's influencing you. So this Three of Spears, is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But this is definitely where I feel like you may need to simplify your goals a little bit right now. Communication has become complicated. Maybe breaking down between you and someone else. It's leaving you feeling unsupported, isolated here. This is definitely, however, just a glitch. You just need to keep going and don't buckle to the pressure right now, okay? Now we have the Ten of Cups, because that is this is influencing you, the wish fulfillment, that white picket fence. The Ten of Cups is a beautiful energy, but the reason it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but the reason it's in reverse here is because I feel like you need to consider if you're feeling connected to your own full value and worth here. Do you believe in yourself, Leo? Do you really, because if you're not emulating that out to the world, you're not gonna fake it till you make it on this one. I feel like, okay, now we have the Sun is at the root of the reading, but it is in reverse because the Sun is positive no matter which way you look at it, but this is just a delays coming into the wish fulfillment, the bright sunny days coming in, because you're stuck in that mental blockage there. So you really need to truly try to release this. Now we have the Spirit of Cups, which is the King of Cups, which is Scorpio energy here. So this King of Cups is definitely that energy of, in reverse, I feel like there's repressed emotions that could be guiding, the story here. Distrusting of others' motives and intentions. Somebody acting a little bit suspicious and unpredictable here. Emotionally withdrawn. This could be you or your partner or someone else around you, but this is someone that you definitely notice is not being in control of their emotions. And I feel like you're being encouraged to embrace your own emotional wisdom, compassion, share it with those around you, Leo. You have found great balance within that world that needs, light here, but you just have to shed that darkness, okay? The recent past, we've got the Queen of Spears here. Now this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, you and your element. So I feel like this is kind of you sitting on your throne there. I like it for you. I truly do, because this is definitely saying to me that, this is inviting you to express yourself in the recent past. This is also showing some strong relationships, energy, and growth in terms of the past situation. I feel like it was welcome energy. The Ten of Swords, now this is your second 10, so that's angel number 1010 out there for you. So check that out, Leo, in terms of that. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So this is in the recent past. I feel like you were asking yourself if it was possible that you were resistant to healing something within yourself that was causing things to persist. And I felt like the answer was yes, and you came to that conclusion recently. We have the Moon in reverse here, Pisces energy. This is a time of illusion, right? This is the veils kind of being lifted here to a tremendous degree. So I feel like this is interesting because this being in reverse, I feel like is kind of that indicator that there's definitely buried emotions that are blocking your relationships or projects at work, but this is inviting you to look in your deepest needs rather than downgrade your expectations to fit what is an offer here for you, okay? And the Four of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is a time of great reflection. This is growing. This is essentially, it's not the most, it does have stagnation involved in it. So I feel like what you focus on, obviously what you think about, bring about. So what you focus on, expands your emotions as a barometer of where your energy is flowing. So if you were engaged in the past and you could concentrate on what you cannot change, you're bringing what is already done into your present, potentially going to create that, unwanted feelings and missed opportunities. So if you choose to engage in the present moment, you have that opportunity to create a blessed, moment of the future, and you can visualize it, dream it, feel it, create it. The only job is you got to actually let it unfold, Leo. So I feel like enjoy, your life, and that's going to help raise your vibrations and release that stagnant energy that could be lingering, okay? The overall energy is the Chariot. Cancer, you're going forward here. You're determined to move forward. I do like that energy for you, because it suggests that, as though you've definitely been through it, but you're not letting it, determine your outcome. So I feel like you're revealing a major departure here on something. You're making a very determined move forward, either physically through travel or kind of moving home, maybe progressing in your work ventures. But this is showing an opportunity that brings financial reward or some other mark of success here. So relationships will progress under this energy. You kind of commit or journey alone as kind of the sense, one or the other, determined to follow is your calling is what you're doing, okay? Now we have the Heart of Cups. So you have the King and Queen of Cups here, so that is powerful power couple energy. But this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, more like Cancer energy. But this is definitely, I feel like really, you're being engaged in your own emotional wounds so that you can heal them, Leo. You're being encouraged to spend some time nurturing your inner child. It's time to brave and work through the healing, so you can work on those wounds that stop you from moving forward, Leo, and shining your bright, beautiful light. So, you have to do, now we have the Page of Swords. I do not like this in this deck, but it doesn't mean anything bad. But this is seeking clarity, truth. You're coming to, working as a team, essentially. But you're seeing the way through something very clearly, okay? And that's in your environment. Now we have the Two of Cups. So this is in terms of love. You're wanting that, that clarity. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But you're definitely looking for love. And you're kind of asking yourself, maybe your inner wounds are actually tending to, so that you can get some emotional clarity and you can prevail from this. In your hopes and fears, we have the Seven of Swords. Now, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is the Tarot's Thief card. So this is definitely referring to some sort of deception or betrayal around you, or thievery. So be careful in that. I feel like that's definitely your fear. Now, we have the Nine of Wands here in reverse. Now, this is Aries. This is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But is your energy being wasted on things you cannot change, is what this card is saying. I think the answer is yes. Now we have the Two of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're getting ready to battle here. I'm not really entirely sure with who, and, but I feel like you're obviously going to know who, but this is kind of putting up your guard here. And in reverse, this is being deceived. That possibility of self-deception is maybe you convince yourself nothing is amiss here. So investigate the situation for yourself. Be prepared for resistance. It's likely that, a professional or love partner believes their own story. Someone is that good of a liar. And that's what makes it so easy for you to believe it. So be careful of that energy. Now we have the Movement of Swords here. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You're definitely, that Movement of Swords is a shift, precisive energy. So it represents the Knight, and this is Gemini energy. But you're getting this mental clarity and truth. You're being encouraged to look at the stories you're telling yourself about the people in your life as you observe these stories. They show you the way that they play out and the thoughts of how they impact you, okay? The teachings that are right in front of you are mirrored by the closest people to you. So remember that whatever you're feeling, you're emulating that. So be careful that you're not too cutting, right? We have the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck over here, so it's a little bit of heartbreak. But I feel like if you just focus on your inner power and your unconditional love and just embrace this, yes, it's okay to have your guard up. Don't keep it so guarded up that you create the animosity, but just keep, be mindful of the deception around you, and just keep working towards the healing that you've started, because it's leading to a beautiful, successful outcome finally, my friends. So until next time, namaste.